Hyperborea far north, what documents reveal in Tibet, and what Blavatsky claims. And you'll also see a very strange map showing that the North Pole was actually Eden Meri, places of Eden. And I suppose that was way before the floods and when our atmosphere was different. Let's remember we never even had rainbows before the deluge, the great flood of the time of Noah. And this is one of those maps. Documents found in a Tibetan monastery. Let's remember Alexander the Great also left his lightning rod of Zeus in a Tibetan monastery in Nepal. The monastery has the copy of it. And this is it right here. And let's remember that the conquest of Alexander the Great took him all the way into India and China. There's reports, ancient Greek texts saying that his generals went all the way to the end of the coast of China facing the Pacific Ocean, and they erected a column saying King Alexander reached up to here, and they gave a copy of the lightning rod of Zeus, which I guess was some kind of a super weapon, an ancient super weapon, supposedly given to Alexander the Great by a Hyperborean from the far north, who was supposedly an Atlantean or somewhere from the skies. And this is what it looked like. You hold it from the middle. And remember that Alexander the Great died quite young from a mysterious illness. And I keep thinking to myself, if this was actually radioactive, maybe he had radiation poisoning, whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just thinking to myself. But what happens about this Tibetan documents? Documents found in Tibetan monastery describe the genesis of our solar system, end quote, and refer to the second race that followed. Characteristically, Elena Blavatsky states. Now, let's remember that also about 2,500 years ago, we have reports of star people coming down and landing in Asia, China, Korea, Japan. They used to have ancient texts, very meticulous texts, and these star people supposedly gave them culture and writing and knowledge. So what does Blavatsky say? She says, the old first race mingled with the second, as the old waters mingled with the new, and so the second began to be born from the sweat of the first race. The old drops became blurred, lost, and disappeared in the warm current of life in the new current. And then the outer body of the first race became the inner body of the second. Thus, their existence remained airy, giving a little place to the human element. The abode of the far north tribe was the far north, that is today's Arctic, Hyperborea. They communicated with the ancient Greeks and spoke Greek, she said. They had modern technological means, that is, they had advanced technology. Their travels were done at high speeds, and they had in their hands weapons with impressive powers. She had also had long life expectancy. In other words, they lived for a long time, and good physical condition, with the wearer avoiding them commonly immortal. Could these be also what we read concerning the Sumerian kings? They used to live thousands of years and tens of thousands of years. She says the role was to protect and guide the Greeks. It's rumored that Pythagoras was a student from Hyperborea. Even Apollo in ancient Greek was called from Hyperborea, from the far north. The priests of the oracle of Delphi left the north gate of the temple opened so that in the middle of spring, the entities from Hyperborea could enter the temple. Since then, that is the Apollo temple. Since they consider that he visits them every year at such a time, in the spring, in the middle of spring. This is from EOE, Anna Kwasniak, and I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.